Hey, what's up? I'm back with a new live, folks. Hope you guys are doing amazing, having an amazing day. And I was going to list some books that I've been reading, some good books to read, especially if you want to gain the knowledge that I have, or you want to go on, you're starting a spiritual path or everything. And yeah, here's some good books to read in your free time whenever you have time. Uh, I just finished like two books in like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm starting another book. And yeah, I'm about to get back into reading that soon. Oh, excuse me, I got a burp. Excuse me. But yeah, with that being said, what are some good books to read? First, I'm gonna name a few. First book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. A lot of people are getting into this book. A lot of people are taking the time to read this book. If you're looking to have good finances or want to learn like financial management, this is a good book to read. It breaks down all the assets, the liabilities, and how to obtain assets and how to lessen your liabilities. It tells you about the system, like education system, the college. Like you can be in debt and have a doctorate. You can be in debt and have a master's degree, and you can be in debt having graduated college with a bachelor's degree. And how it's going to be. It may be hard to find a job after graduating college and everything. It teaches you how to break down and learn to work for free instead of having to work for money, making money work for you and to supervise money. So this is a good finance book that teaches you about finance and the college system and how you can be in debt in society, even with going to college. They sell you this dream that you had to go to college and make this to make ends meet, and you end up being in debt, struggling to pay off loans and everything, even with a doctorate degree. So with that being said, a PhD or whatever. And with that being said, the next book, Think Rich, Grow Rich. This is basically the same as Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The next book, The Alchemist. This is basically how people use, like if you're into the spiritual sense, this is how people use spirituality to create gold and to manifest with alchemy, to manifest what they want in life with alchemy, which was gold and different desires. The next book, the next books, they're all about, blackness, what I do, the pro-blackness, all this. The next book is Stolen Legacy. Greek philosophy is stolen ancient Egyptian philosophy. This goes deep on how they stole the philosophy, who stole the philosophies, when they stole the philosophies, and how they utilize the philosophies to their own accord. They goes into Socrates, Plato, all these artists that were not what I use quotation, these artists, and they were also philosophers, and they were also learning on the coming of the world, and how Greeks stole what the Egyptians taught them. So yeah, this I shared is an article that I shared actually that was about how Greeks stole Egyptian philosophy, and I recommended the book. You should check this book out. The next book is Melanin is the Chemical Key to Black Greatness. This goes in on how the breakdown of melanin, how we use melanin, how melanin is produced. It goes down like how many, like everybody produces melanin, but we all produce melanin at a different rate. Melanin, how it emits UV rays and sunlight, how it protects the earth and everything, and also how they use melanin and drugs to keep us addicted longer, because it makes us makes us become more addicted to drugs like alcohol, cocaine, marijuana, even marijuana, LSD, all these hardcore drugs, and the chemical breakdown of melanin. And basically it breaks down chemistry. Chemistry comes from the word chem, Khem, from Kemet, Egypt. And history is the study of something, the knowledge of something. So chemistry is basically the study of melanin, the study of black people, and the elements that come from that melanin contains and everything, all the chemical elements. And the last book I'm getting into is that I'm reading. I haven't finished it yet. It's a pretty lengthy book. Most of these books, I think Rich Dad Poor Dad is like 300 pages. The last two books that I broke down, they're no longer than 150 pages each. And This next book is, what's it called? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. The Destruction of Black Civilization from 4500 BC to 2000 AD, which how Europeans and, you know, the elites used and destroyed black civilizations from 4500 BC to 2000 AD and beyond. You know, we're in the year 2020 according to the Gregorian Christian calendar. And, you know, I already broke down what time we're in on an astrological sense. And, you know, if you go watch that live or go on my YouTube channel, ask me for my YouTube channel or whatnot. And I broke down what time we're in on a non-Gregorian Christian calendar. And we're in the year 15,105 going into 15,106. So, yeah, this is from their destruction, how they utilized and, you know, used different sources to destroy black civilizations from 4,500 BC, 4,500 years before Christ, and 2,000 years after death. But yeah, these are all the books that I recommend. Also, the New Jim Crow. That's another book. I had to finish that. But, you know, the New Jim Crow, mass incarceration, how they've used mass incarceration to keep black people detained, you know, the new Jim Crow that we're going through and everything. So, yeah, these are all the books that I recommend. Hope you guys learned something. You know, hope these books intrigue you. And, yeah, I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.